vlog. Today we are off into Munich and we're currently parked at the football club stadium.
So you can park at the Allianz Stadium, which is the home of Bayern Munich. So when there's not a game on, you can park just outside the ground.
It's €15 overnight for campers, so not too bad. There's not much options in terms of parking in Munich, so this is quite far out from Munich. We're going to take a walk to the English Gardens today, which is about an hour away. But I think to get right into the centre of Munich, we might have to maybe get a bus or a train or something tomorrow, so we'll have to look into that. But today we're just taking a walk to the English Gardens. So these English Gardens that we're walking to now is rated like the #2 best thing to do in Munich on TripAdvisor. So they're basically called English Gardens because of the way that they were designed. So they're designed sort of like an English country park. And it's one of the biggest urban parks in the world. I think it's bigger than Central Park.
Yeah, bigger than Central Park, but it's massive. So it's I think it's about an hour walk from where it's parked, and then it's like hours to walk around it.
Yeah,
well.
They're huge. Yeah, so yeah, about an hour walk into the park from the football stadium.
It was always on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw.
Look at all these doggies crossing the road. So we've just had a bit of lunch. Sort of like they call them like beer gardens in Germany. And everyone was drinking beer, but we didn't.
Everyone's drinking beer.
Was drinking
Monday
beer.
lunchtime, everyone's on the beer. Massive pints as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those big German pints. But I just had a couple of pretzels, which was nice. And Ryan, you tried currywurst?
Currywurst.
Currywurst. Like
curry sausage.
Yeah, like sausage in a curry sauce, basically. So yeah. I was just been walking back through the park. Lottie decided to jump in the lake.
She was looking on the edge for ages, and then thought, oh, she's gonna do it. All of a sudden, she jumped in. Didn't see her get back out. She couldn't get back out.
Thought Ryan was gonna have to jump in and save her. She is a crazy chick.
Where's you been, Lottie?
You've been swimming.
You've been swimming, girl. Look at you.
I don't know if you can see that so well on the video, but that red banner is all the years that the football club have won the cup. So they've won it every year since 2013, and they won it in 2022 this year as well, but it's not on there yet. So we're off into Munich today. We're just on the way to get the train.
Yeah, so it should take about 40 minutes. There's a station literally right the other side of the football stadium where we parked. Yeah, so we're just heading there now. It should be about, I think the train takes about 20 minutes all in all to get in. So it's about a 40-minute round trip.
Yeah, so we'll show you around Munich when we get there.
Pancake day today. So we had a look for the #1 pancake place in Munich. It was this tiny little place. Yeah.
Big breakfast. I went for a cherry one.
Looks good.
Seems so strong until it falls. The final straw.
So it's throwing it down with rain.
We've not, for the whole trip, we've not really had many days like this.
No.
Where we've actually like been out and done stuff, to be fair.
Yeah, we've been quite good with the weather.
Yeah, time it right, where we've had like a couple of rainy days, we've just had a work day.
Oh yeah.
So this is like one of the first days that we've been sort of out and about in the rain, which is not bad considering we've been going for 2 months.
Yeah, so pancakes were lovely, really, really nice.
So nice, so nice. I could have ate like twice. I could have ate more.
So yeah, so we were just walking around Munich.
Living in a dark clouded haze, we danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes, real love, we thought.
So this building here where we are now, that's the Glockenspiel. It's a clock, and at 11 AM and 12 AM it goes off, like it plays music and it moves around and tells like different stories. So yeah, we're about an hour late, we've just missed it.
Yeah, that was an important.
Cool
building,
building, very nice.
Very gothic. Yeah, so we're in the old part now. Obviously we haven't filmed much today. It's just
no, the weather's not
absolutely
great.
down.
We've just been going in lots of shops and spending money we shouldn't be spending.
Yeah. So the football stadium lights up. So it's built with loads of different panels, so it can actually change to any colour it wants. So you do sometimes see it different colours for different things. But yeah, how cool is this? That we're literally just staying right outside it. Really cool place.
Good morning, guys. So today we're in Nuremberg. I think Ryan's got some facts for you.
Yeah, so Nuremberg was like one of the main strongholds for the Nazis, basically just due to its central location in Germany. So you had like the Nuremberg rallies here. It had a big Jewish population as well, which were all is where the first law was passed to rid them of the Jewish. And then it was also, because it was such a big stronghold for the Nazis, it was massively bombed during the war, so over 90% destroyed during the war. And then it was one of the last cities to fall after the invasion. So yeah, so it was heavily destroyed. But yeah, most of it's been restored. And then obviously after the war you also had the famous Nuremberg trials, which were the trials against the Nazi officials.
Yeah, we were thinking of going to some of these places because you can visit them, but we looked online and one of the places is under construction, so not all of it is open, and you can't take dogs as well. So not sure exactly what we're going to do. We might just go to the buildings and look at them from the outside. I don't know if we'll go in, but we'll just see about that in a while when we get there. So we're staying at a park up which is about a 40-minute walk away from the centre of Nuremberg. It's just a free car park outside of a big park. Like, the park's really nice as well. Quite a few of the motorhomes there as well. So
yeah, it was good to give Lottie a run off in the park last night. It was nice and sunny.
Yeah, really nice.
It was always on fire, our house, our dream. We were dancing on wire, reckless it seemed.
So Nuremberg is the second biggest city in the state of Bavaria. So Munich's #1 and Nuremberg is the second biggest.
I never felt like this before.
So Nuremberg is full of these like timber framed buildings. It just looks like something like a little fairy tale village. So cute. So all these like beautiful buildings were restored after the war, because it was obviously quite a lot, like majority of the city was destroyed. So they were all restored back to the pre-war style.
When I was trapped up your shoulder and open door. I have no reason to complain. I didn't have the words to explain.
So this is Nuremberg Castle, and this is one of the largest castles in Europe. It's got these amazing views. It's up on the hilltop and it's got these amazing views over Nuremberg. So we're not going to go in it today because we're with Lottie. I don't think dogs are allowed. And having just done the Neuschwanstein Castle, we don't really feel like we need to do another one. So we've just walked up to see what we can see at this point.
Yeah, it's worth coming up just to see these views over the city really.
This sculpture where we are now is called the Way of Human Rights, and it was opened in 1993. Basically each pillar is engraved with a paragraph from the Universal Script of Human Rights. And it was basically designed and put here for Nuremberg to shake off its like Nazi era reputation. Basically, the city wants to reinvent itself as a place of peace and human rights. But yeah, really interesting. So we've decided not to go to the documentation centre and the Nazi Party rally grounds because they're quite far out from the city, and obviously we're not going to be able to go in anyway because we've got Lottie. We've looked online and dogs aren't allowed, so we're going to give that a miss for today and just carry on having a look around the city instead. This is sort of split into two, so the side where the castle is sort of like the old town, and then you cross over the bridge, and the side where we're at now is sort of like the more modern-y side with like the high street and all the shops and stuff. I've got to say the old town is much nicer than this side.
How is it?
Delish. So this area here is like a market square. It's got all like different food stalls. So we just got back to the van after exploring Nuremberg. And this is where we parked last night. And not so bad for a free park up. And there's the park over there. And so we've got a few other campers here as well. So yeah, not a bad free park up at all. Good morning. So we're off today to a place called Wildline Suspension Bridge. So what did you say, it's 60 metres high?
60 metres above the ground and 380 metres long.
Yeah, so they've got like a
got a tower,
viewing tower here as well with a slide back down it like the one we did in Austria, but obviously we've only just done that one, so we decided to do the bridge instead. So yeah, we're just walking to it now.
Yeah, so I was scared when we got up to the top of that tower a little bit. Not scared, just frightened of heights. So yeah, so we'll see how this bridge is.
Yeah, it's a bit more open.
Yeah, a bit more falling offy.
So we'll see, hopefully not falling off. Yeah, so there's literally like parking on site at the bottom of everything. So yeah, we're just walking up to it, so we'll show you when we get there. So there's the tower with the viewing platform at the top.
You can see the slide in the middle that you can come back down on.
Yeah, nowhere near as big as the one in Austria either.
No, case you don't fancy another slide though.
No.
So this is obviously a really good place to come with kids, so you can see they've got like a park there and stuff to play on. So a good day out for the whole family as well. Look at all these rock towers. Not sure what these are all about. There's loads of them. And over there as well.
I'll follow the whole path around.
We're on the bridge. We've already stepped that far.
Don't like it. It moves so much, it's so wobbly. It's very high. Someone up front's jumping on it.
Turning back. Ryan's too scared.
Is it just me or is it really wobbly?
Yeah.
Really, really wobbly. Didn't quite make it to the end. You have to come back the same way. I made it 3/4. I thought, no way I can make it that last bit and then walk all the way back.
We don't even know what the views are like over it because we haven't looked.
Hopefully when we start editing this video we'll know what it actually looks like, because
I can't look down, can't look sideways.
Can't look sideways.
Can only look forward.
Just focus on what's right in front of us.
I don't even think we made it halfway across.
No, we made it halfway. Made it 3/4.
For once, I think this was something that Ryan was more scared of than me, to be fair. I think I could have gone the whole way.
Yeah, I like doing a lot of stuff. I like a lot of activities, but just stuff like this, like, I think, oh yeah, it'd be really good, that will. I'd love that. I hate it. So you can see how big and how long it is. So it like goes up in the middle, and it's just so much more windier and rocky in the middle as well.
So that was €19 for the both of us to go on the bridge.
Money well spent.
Yeah. How much was the tower?
So the tower was $11.50 each, and then I think another €2 to go down the slide. So
Yeah.
it's a bit more expensive.
The bridge is a lot higher and scarier than the tower. So after all the excitement from the suspension bridge earlier, we felt like we needed to chill out. So we've just been for a little mini spa day. Well,
Yeah, I won't call it a spa.
no, like thermal baths sort of thing.
Yeah.
It was really nice. It's just behind us over there. So it's called, we think you pronounce it Caracalla, something like that. We'll put the name on the screen. It's in the spa town of Baden-Baden, which is in the Black Forest
Really, really
area.
nice little
Yeah,
town.
which is such a lovely place.
Yeah, inside there was like a couple of pools. There was like a hot thermal bath pool, a cold
Yeah.
pool, which Kirsty couldn't
I could got in like up to my knees and that was it. So yeah, there was like 3 different pools with 3 temperatures, like jacuzzi pools. There was like a sauna. There was some sunbeds. Didn't use them, although I do need to. I'm so pale.
Yeah, there was a couple of other things. Like, I think there was a sauna which you had to be naked in.
Yes, there was. Yeah, we didn't go in that one.
And then there was like a proper old school, like Roman kind of one.
Yeah, that was a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
It looks really nice, like really lovely room and everything, but that was a bit more expensive. So we just paid $22.50 each for 2 hours in there, which is quite cheap when you think about like the cost of spa days and spas and stuff. Oh, and it had like an outdoor pool as well. Yeah, that was just a nice way to chill out.
Refresh. Yeah.
We'll show you a little bit of Baden-Baden as well, because it is such a lovely place. We've unfortunately not really planned to like do much here. We were sort of just passing through and we just wanted to go to the spa here. But yeah, after walking through, I wish we had more time here, to be honest.
So there's loads of these warning signs where they salamanders. So yeah, so there's loads of warning signs around here about salamanders everywhere. It seems they're quite popular in Germany.
So we're travelling on the B500 now, which is like the famous road that goes through the Black Forest, but you literally cannot see a thing, it's so foggy.
Literally can't see anything
at all.
Sit.
Good girl.
Good girl. Let's stay.
Stay. Lottie.
Stay.
What's this?
Stay.
What's this? Lottie.
So we're at Lake Mummelsee today, and it's a really like mystical and magical kind of lake. There's loads of myths and legends about this lake.
Yeah, so it was really foggy on the way up, and it's really known to be foggy, so if you can see it just coming across the lake.
It looks really eerie with all like the fog on it and stuff. There's a ghost there as well.
So there's loads of like different myths. There's one about mysterious fairies. There's like a Poseidon kind of thing that was a myth here that guides people and comes out and dances at night. There's also a monastery next door to it, and there's also a love story myth about a nun and a priest. Something about that happened here. So yes, there's loads of cool little things that happen around here, but yeah, it's really cool.
So the Black Forest as a whole is quite like a mystical place, so it's like the setting of a lot of the Grimm brothers fairy tales, so Hansel and Gretel and a few of the others. So the Black Forest as a whole has got a really like fairy tale like feeling about it. There's all these little like carvings and statues and stuff with their own little stories, myths. So that mermaid on the rock over there, she is the Mermaid of Goodwill. You have to make a wish and she will make it come true.
What are you wishing for?
That's cute. I am wishing that we get to go to America in our van.
That's a good wish.
What about you?
Yeah, I want to go to America. Anybody wants to know, we're trying to get to America.
Well, we want to
get to America. We've just got to see logistically how it's going to work at the end of this year.
When we can do it and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think the big thing is Lottie. I think getting the van over there is fine. Us flying is fine. It's Lottie being away from us in a crate or something. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. So yeah.
What do you wish for, Lottie? What do you wish for? I'm sure it's something like more food and more treats and more walks.
So we're literally right on top of a mountain where we are, and you can have really good views, but unfortunately We can't see anything because the cloud is so low.
No views.
No views at all. It looks really nice on the photo, what we might be able to see, but
You can imagine what we
yeah,
might be able to see.
it's literally so thick. Can't see 10 metres in front of us. So thank you for watching this week's video. We've got a few more things coming up in the next few days. So we're doing more of the Black Forest, and then we're heading south down into Switzerland. So yeah, should be good. So make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.